Vincenzo's Go
Chances
Crypto
go crypto
Investing.
investing in this nightly update here. And once again, if you want to do any kind of trading or leverage trading for experienced traders, Bitget, my partner, link down below. We've done one copy trade where if you use that great partner link down below and just fill it out, make sure you use that link down below. You can just copy my trades when I do. The first one, when I looked it back up, it was 25% was made on we bought support on Bitcoin earlier and then sold the 2017 all-time high at 19,500. Put a limit order a few $100s below that price, and it was a good trade. But you can go ahead and use that link down below when you think old Vincenzo trading. If you want to trade with old Vincenzo, you just use that link down below, copy trade, and then search old Vincenzo. That's my name on there, old and Vincenzo, right? So, but this is once again, this is Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing for some of you new people. And you come here when you like, subscribe, and share, which is very important. Hit that bell notification, hit that like button. We need to hammer that likes a little bit more. You guys watch the videos, just hit that like button up there, right? And then share it too. I noticed you guys in the comment section starting to share it. And also, I haven't been promoting this a lot, but we're going to get this going back online again. Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. I got a 1,400 follower or whatever I got, the 1,100 followers or 1,400, whatever that was. We should have several hundred people on Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing Telegram, right? So go search me there. And Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing Twitter at a glance. That's right. Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. That's got great things up here on Twitter, right? We got 78 followers. I haven't been posting this a lot that I'm on here, but this is where we do Twitter at a glance. And you can see we got our affiliate link up there if you need to go use that. We have some good Bitcoin comments today. Bitcoin price to watch 17,529 local double bottom and 19,592 major upper resistance 2017 previous all-time high. Right, we got a little Bitcoin next move. Look at that. Wow, we got 3 votes on it now. We got the audience going in there. Right, next move 13,336 or 20,336. Right, and we got right now 67% say it's going down. You can see we got some videos on here. We got nice intros to watch clips of our YouTube on here on Twitter. And then you can just click the link and go to my channel. We got 17 views. Look at that. 4 views. We get pretty good views on here. 23, right? 13, 16, 44. So we do pretty good. Check me out on my page. Go follow both of those pages. It's an easy, quick way. I'm going to be utilizing that a lot more now. I've been underutilizing those 2 valuable resources. And we're going to start getting some conversations going on over here on Telegram where we're going to start shooting off ideas. We got some comments now coming in here, right? See that? Not in that one, but I want my audience to start commenting on here and we can start communicating. And we had some comments somewhere right here. See, we got a comment there, right? We got a couple other people. Somebody put a great post on here of where was it at? He had a great chart that he put up. Not sure what happened to it. Oh, I think it's in this one. Yeah, his thoughts. CM, great chart, just a thought, but maybe we need to come down and touch this level. And he's on the non-logarithmic scale, the classic scale, and that's this is a beautiful chart by this guy, right? He's got an idea. He's got his chart set up down there, his relative strength index, and his stochastic RSI, two great indicators, and he's got a beautiful chart here, right? And this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need to get going more on our Telegram and my Twitter at a glance page. And you can see he's got underneath support with a trend line from the last couple of dumps, right? And you can see it's bounced and looks to be a slightly uptrending support. And that would be an absolute spot where you could come down on a big flush. And that could be a great spot for a bottom. That's a great chart, CM, right? And this is what we need more of on here, so we can all start to build this community and make money together. Now that we're having more and more options to communicate with each other easier and easier as this channel grows and as the audience continues to do their part. And this channel is nothing without you. Yes, you look at yourself in the mirror. You, yep, I'm talking to you, the audience right there, and you guys are killing it. And let's start getting more talkative and get more like an actual friendly community where everyone's spitting ideas. It's not just me you're coming in here to listen to. It's other people like CM there with his look at the market, and he sees a very deep bottom. And old Vincenzo absolutely agrees with that chart. It's a beautiful chart, and we need to start seeing more of this on here. And now, before we get into the Bitcoin price, we're going to look at some news, because this is where you like, subscribe, and share for a one of a kind company made computer software trading probability based trading alert, technical analysis, and company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere, as old Vincenzo has brought back truth and, most importantly, integrity back into the trading sphere, right? And if you look here, you can see this is what I've been warning about, and I should have been talking about more of this during the height of the bull run, when people were really putting money on these exchanges, not necessarily exchanges, but lending platforms. And this lending platform, unfortunately for them, we need to go, we need to get to where we need to be. We got off, where is this at? Right here, Three Arrows is a hedge fund that became a crypto lender, right? And you would lend them money, and they would pay you 8, 10, even up case in some outlandish scenarios, 20% interest a year. That's not possible for them to be paying that kind of interest when they don't make any money and they're just a lending platform. What were they doing to get those returns? It looked to be they were getting new investors to invest, and then they were speculating that money out into the open markets, right? And they were using those returns as the Bitcoin price was going up to pay back old investors, and also with new investor money to pay back the interest on old investors, and hope they just kept re-putting it. I mean, this isn't the only one. And this is a major lending, a major, how does it keep doing that? What's going on here? I don't get why it keeps going off there. There we go. This is a major lender, Three Arrows Capital, and they're essentially insolvent and bankrupt. And look at this. And this is another, I've been scouting, and even personal people that I know that have given lenders tons of their money to get 3, 5, 10% interest a month, and not thinking twice about it and not understanding the real risk in that when there's a crises in the market like you see now. These companies get showed to be maybe the frauds that they were by doing risky things. Peter Schiff called the owner of this company out live in an interview when they were debating a few months ago, might have been 6 months ago now. And it's very dangerous, right? And you can see now crypto focused hedge fund and venture capital firm Three Arrows Capital is considering the sale of its remaining assets and even a bailout, as it grapples with the prospect of insolvency. Insolvency means they're broke, bankrupt, done, never to be seen again. And anybody that has money tied up in that they will not let you take out right now, it's gone, right? And it's essentially gone now, even though it's not official. If you have money in there that you can't get out, it's gone, right? In the wake of, you got caught with your money in there when the music stopped, the tide went out, and these guys were exposed. And unfortunately, if you were in this and didn't have your money out before this happened, you were just one of the last people sitting at the table with their money in, trying to dip in too long to the Kool-Aid, and you got caught, and that money is essentially gone. Hopefully, it's not your life savings, but a lot of people are not going to be happy. The firm, which also goes by 3AC, has hired legal and financial advisors. Maybe they should have had those financial advisors hired, I don't know, 3 years ago. I don't know, maybe they should have had some legal help in looking at the legality of what they were doing and the nonsense and the outright uh, the outright buffoonery of what was going on here. Advisors to explore solutions for its investors and lenders. Well, let's just say they're both fucked. The Wall Street Journal report. People are going to be going to jail over this. The Wall Street Journal reported Friday several options are on the table, including asset sales and a rescue package by another firm co-founder Kyle Davis told the Journal, right? 3AC is looking to buy more time by negotiating a tentative agreement with existing creditors. Yeah, it means paying them 3 cents to the dollar, which is better than zero on the dollar if they file bankruptcy, right? Davis, who said he still believes in the future of crypto, disclosed the extent of 3AC's participation in a $1 billion token sale issued by Luna. I mean, look at that. This is how they were paying their 10% interest. They were buying fucking Luna. Can you believe that? These jabronis, these are the jabronis I'm talking about, right? They were fucking $1 billion of their investors' money. They bet the farm on Luna, hoping to get rich to pay to pay these investors off. What a joke. A nonprofit organization set up to defend the Terra ecosystem stablecoin peg in February of this year. Davis said the 3A bought roughly $200 million in Luna previous token, which is now Luna Classic. What a joke, right? But now that we have that, you got another major exchange right here. Where are they at? Oh, this thing is just all messed up. Where is this stuff at that I just put on here? Add to photo. Maybe I put the same. I screwed up maybe what I was supposed to put on here. Three arrows. What's happening here? Right here. This is the next bit of breaking news, right? And with some more lender. No, that's CNBC. What is going on? Right here. This was Bloomberg, and this is another lending firm that has just froze a bunch of money. This news came after a few days that the Celsius Network, another crypto lending platform, paused withdrawals, right? Meanwhile, a tweet by blah 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 blah. Babby right here, and a sign of deepening turmoil in the cryptocurrency. This was from Bloomberg, a horrible page to try to do stuff. Babel Finance became a second major digital asset lender this week to freeze withdrawals. So this company, if you have your money in Babel Finance, you can more than likely consider that like 3A's Capital, the other one, that this money's probably gone. Another lending platform, probably offering outrageous interest to loan your money to them, and they're being exposed. Digital asset lender weak to freeze their withdrawals, telling clients it is a facing unusual liquidity pressure, right? El Vincenzo's been warning about liquidity crises for a year now, right, with this crypto, and that's why we've been linking the stock market and the Federal Reserve and the financial and monetary policy by them on how this could affect this market, right? As it contends with the recent market decline, the crypto market has seen major fluctuations. What's the major? It's only down 75%. Yeah, I would say that's a major fluctuation. Can you believe that? Can you believe these fucking jabronis? And this is the kind of nonsense you need to watch out for, right? And Old Vincenzo's lost absolutely zero point zero money on lending platforms, right? Because Old Vincenzo then give his hard-earned money that he goes to work with his steel-toe boots on every day, 10 hours a day. He doesn't give it to some nonsense crypto lending platform that's going to offer me a pie in the sky 20% interest when I know that's not possible, right? At least not to sustain it. And if you get stuck in there too long getting greedy, you end up like this, like a fart balloon. And all the institutions in the industry have experienced conductive risk events. The Asian-based lender and asset manager said, I would say it faced conductive risk, right? I would say you're insolvent. This pretty much they're insolvent, right? Just take this as they're insolvent. The Asian-based lender And asset manager, what kind of fucking manager are you? You should have been fired a year ago. Said in a notice on its website to explain the temporary measures. A spokesperson at the Babel told Bloomberg that the team has faced we're fucked, right? So that's very important that you need to pay attention to, and that's very troubling for the cryptocurrency market, right? Because that's not good, and it's sucking. Look how many billions of dollars has been lost, not just because their accounts are down, but lost with all those major lending people freezing money, and those people are never going to get their money back. That's money that's never going to come back into the crypto market, right? And that's very bad. But you can see now if we look at the short term, this volume candlestick and the volume profile, this is exactly what we're watching for in the Bitcoin price, right? And that, when you're trading this, if you're in this trade zone now, and if you can break above this, you really don't have any resistance until you get up here to 20,000, 23,000, all the way up here to 25,000. If you can break above this major candle volume that we're trading in now, because there's not a lot of volume right there. And that's why I love this fixed volume profile. But on the way down, that's why I think we're going to 13,336 in old Vincenzo, just as I thought that this was the start of the bear market when you broke that rising wedge when old Vincenzo started making videos here, but we didn't have very many followers. So the few OGs in this channel remember old Vincenzo at nauseum talking about this rising wedge, right? Saying this was the start of a multi-year bear market as soon as we broke it. And it finally did break it. But if you break this underneath support, you can see where all the major volumes traded all the way down here. And this would coincide with the last line of defense in orange, but it's on my volume profile, so I need to remember where it's at because we need them all uniformed. And if it slips this right here, you got a straight flush down until there's some kind of buyers that'll be stacked here. There will be buyers stacked here, and you could see a pretty big bounce off of there, right? But that's over a 50% fall from there, and that's where we're at. If you look over here, right, and then you can see the major areas that we've traded through the rising wedge that we telegraphed up here for months, but there wasn't that many of you. Then we had this big falling channel, right, that broke bullish in a big bear rally, right? It was a big fucking bear market rally, excuse my French right here, because this was the start of the bear market right there, started the bear market, and this was a huge bear market rally. And old Vincenzo told you that I thought it was going to get topped out right here, if you remember my channel, because that was a classic bull trap, right? But as often markets do, eh, it's never it's they always do more than you think they're going to do, and it had one more leg to the upside, right? But then after the broke this falling rising channel right here, it just continued the bear market, right? And then we laid out the targeted move out of this, and that's the bottom of the wedge. It hit the bottom of the wedge, got wicked up, and then you formed a pretty long bear flag, right, and a rising channel, which we know those break down. So you can see where we came from to get here, and that's very important because in order to trade this market, you have to understand where you came from, have any kind of probability based way, and that's what we do at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. We are a probability based trading service, and then you come into this local volume profile, and we started this volume profile from the peak, right, and this bear flag, and now we got all the volume on the way down as we come into a local time frame, and that gives us a great area how to trade this. That's how we knew this was trading within this range, and as long as you didn't break above this, you were very bearish. But if you could break above this, you had a free reign up to there, which never happened. But we also knew if you broke this, you had a free flush all the way back down to uncharted territories that would probably finish the targeted move from up here, which that targeted move was actually at about $20,500, right? And then now you can see the price is starting to slow down as after you had a big volume push coming again for the second time in a couple of weeks, right? And it was all sell pressure. There was it right there, and there was it back there in the background, right? So now what you got to watch out for in the Bitcoin price is can you hold this white support box? Because if you can't hold this white support zone, you're coming down here to this underneath target that we've had for over 12 months, right? And it took a long time to get there. But you're going to come down there in as quick as fashion as you fell through there, and as you fell through here. If you fall through this white support zone, right, you're going to come down about 50% to that underneath target, and that lines up with that other volume indicator that we showed you back there, where the major volume starts at about 11,000, right? So that's what we're watching out for, and the Bitcoin price. And if we zoom in to sort of a minute day trading time frame, you can see old Vincenzo took that initial trade this earlier this afternoon on trading with Vincenzo, where we made, when I looked it up, 25% right here. We entered the trade. It wasn't a good entry by me at all. And then it chopped around, and I was like, that might have not been good because we did not have a good entry price, or I did not have a good entry price. But then it took about an hour and a half, and we rolled the pump, right? And I thought what I was playing, if we could confirm a bottom, and I should have pulled the trigger in that, right? And didn't wait for it, shouldn't have waited for it to come down and double, actually triple bottom there. I should have just took it in there, right? Didn't, got a little late on it, but I thought I knew it was going to run up to the old all-time high at 19,000. So I had a sell order and a few $100s below that red line, and it triggered it for a 25% gain. And then it traded sideways, and then I ate some dinner, and it ended up pumping down. And now we're trying to get back up, but we're getting rejected by the 200-day. Now, in the minute time frame, if you're trying to day trade this, if you can hold this 200-day moving average, right, and get on the top side in the minute time frame, you can trade all the way up to this 19,594, maybe a local double top, and then you would maybe see the heavy sell pressure come in, right? Or if you get rejected by this, you're coming down for a regional double bottom, like I posted on my Twitter and my Telegram earlier, right? Like, subscribe, and share. This is going to probably be the last video of the night. I'll probably clip this off right here to make this a separate video so you don't have to watch all of it to try to find this. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.